have money, we start making mistakes. Although it was Jack Ma, the billionaire co-founder of Alibaba, who famously said that, this is a universal truth that also applies to those of us who have never started a multi-billion-dollar business. But if we work so hard to find financial freedom, why do we sometimes find it hard to make wise decisions with our hard-earned money? The contradicting and confusing information and financial advice we constantly receive from friends, influencers, social media, and news networks make it difficult to even be aware of these mistakes we're making with our money. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. If you've ever felt that your financial mistakes have kept you from reaching the next level in life, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll be going over 3 of the most common mistakes smart people make with their money. We've saved the most important info for last, so make sure to watch till the end. Mistake number 1. Taking financial advice from the wrong people. This is by far the most common dumb mistake smart people make with their money, and it's not hard to see why. Everywhere we go, we're exposed to an endless stream of unsolicited advice on what we should be doing with our money, and most of the time, it's coming from the wrong people. Whether it's printed publications, news channels, or even social media influencers touting the hottest risk-free financial product, everyone seems to be giving their own 2 cents on how you should be managing your personal finances. What we sometimes forget is that the same people and organizations that we blindly trust to give us accurate, up-to-date information usually have their own agenda. At the end of the day, financial media is Wall Street's marketing platform. For every financial product that is bought or sold, Wall Street makes money off the trade. Big banks have no problem paying financial media outlets millions and millions of dollars to generate sensational, dramatic, eye-catching content that will push the viewers to buy and sell all kinds of financial products. When trading activity is low, the media often resorts to scare tactics to manipulate viewers, readers, and listeners into thinking that they have to get in or out of the market before something really bad happens. The bottom line is that no matter what you're trading, someone else is making money from your decisions. So make sure those decisions are well-informed, unbiased, and made only with your best interest in mind. If you choose to hire an expert to manage your finances, look for a licensed, fee-only fiduciary who won't make a commission from selling your certain investments or insurance products. Mistake number 2. Taking on too much risk. Blind trust and overconfidence are 2 of an investor's worst enemies, which brings us to the second dumb mistake that smart people make with money: taking on too much risk. After reading dozens of articles by self-proclaimed market experts on the hottest, trendiest financial product of the moment, it might seem tempting to jump on the bandwagon to get a piece of the action. After all, if other people are making money with a certain investment, why shouldn't you? Unfortunately, trading on instinct and emotion has proven time and time again to be a terrible strategy. Excitement naturally pushes us to buy when the market is hot, and fear naturally pushes us to sell when the market goes cold. This is human nature, and even the most experienced professionals make bad decisions when greed, fear, or excitement take control. Just think back to the chaos of the dot-com crash and the housing market crisis of 2008. So before gambling your hard-earned money away on a trendy financial product that everyone and their mother seems to be investing in, ask yourself how many of your friends, acquaintances, or family members have actually gone on to make fortunes from their investments in crypto, NFTs, or tokenized securities. This doesn't mean you shouldn't take risks. It means that taking on too much risk without understanding the implications more often than not ends in tears. The next time an expert tries to get you to buy the next big financial product or make an investment, remember that you are entitled to ask difficult questions when it comes to your money. Start with questions as simple as, how much will this cost? What are the tax consequences of this financial product? How easy will it be to access my money if I invest in this? If you don't get clear answers to the basic questions, walk away. Mistake number 3. Trying to time the market. Although the market has shown us countless times that for most people, the best long-term strategy is to hold a well-diversified, low-fee, passive index fund, most people still get this wrong and end up making another dumb mistake: trying to time the market. Unfortunately, there's very few people, if any, that have the necessary market intuition to make instinct-based investing a long-term strategy. For most of us, in the words of billionaire investor Charlie Munger, timing the market is a seriously dumb thing to do. Studies have shown that only a tiny percentage of investors who try to maximize gains and minimize losses by implementing a buy low, sell high strategy actually end up producing returns that are as good or higher than the stock market's average return. The reason for this is simple. While you may be lucky, intuitive, or experienced enough to accurately predict a sudden change in the market, you have to remember that what comes up must come down. By trying to perfectly predict the best time to buy and sell, you are very likely to miss some of the market's biggest days. The fact that some of the market's best days happen during bear markets and some of the market's worst days occur in a bull market is ultimately what makes market timing an almost impossible strategy. Take a look at this study, for example. Imagine you invested $10,000 in the stock market in 2006. If you were patient and waited until 2021, those $10,000 would have grown to over $45,000, giving you an annual return of 10.66%. Think about all the major downturns and economic crises the market endured since 2006. If you tried to outsmart the market and then missed just 10 days of the market's best days, which is extremely likely consider that there are almost 3,800 trading days over a 15-year period, your average return would drop to less than half. We don't even need to talk about what would happen if you missed more than 10 days. The numbers speak for themselves, but this isn't new information. The idea that time in the market beats timing the market has been respected for decades by true investing professionals. Peter Lynch had it right when he said, "Far more money has been lost by investors trying to anticipate corrections than lost in the corrections themselves." If you've been spending hours and hours analyzing graphs, reading the news, and trying to find the perfect time to get in or out of the market, ask yourself how well that's worked for you. Maybe it's time for a change of strategy. If you stayed invested for 15 years, your balance would be $45,682. Your return would be 10.66%. If you missed the 10 best days, your balance would be $20,929. Your return would be 5.05%. If you missed the 20 best days, your balance would be $12,671. Your return would be 1.59%. If you missed the 30 best days, your balance would be $8,365. Your return would be negative 1.18%. If you missed the 40 best days, your balance would be $5,786. Your return would be negative 3.58%. If you're choosing to watch a personal finance video on YouTube as opposed to wasting your time with mindless entertainment, you're clearly a smart person. You've worked hard for your money, and you deserve to enjoy it and make it grow as much as possible. If there's one key takeaway from this video, it's this. We are completely surrounded by an endless stream of content, and not all content is good content. If you want to take your finances to the next level, the problem is not a lack of information. In fact, it's too much information. Learning how to go beneath the surface and filter through the sea of information to find what's actually valuable is going to be what separates you from the rest. And always remember that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel to learn how to make your money work for you. Until next time, stay hungry.